Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, De Beers bounces back to 2019 levels with outstanding performance. Anglo on trajectory towards becoming mineral solutions provider. And ESG business critical, not just the right thing to do. Global consumer demand for diamonds continued to recover from the impact of COVID, supported by fiscal stimulus in the US and the rollout of vaccines, the De Beers Group said.
De Beers had a really strong first half for 2021 and a group revenue of 2.9, which, as you point out, is significantly higher than this time last year. You'll recall that this time last year, which before I joined De Beers, was a really tough period for De Beers, but also for the whole industry. You're well aware that there was very limited demand, midstream demand, and we had, our sites were really weak in the first half of last year. In comparison, we've seen very strong rebound this first half, and our production is well up as well at 15.4 million carats. And that we've been able to, we've seen the pool in the midstream and then all the way down to the downstream. So it's great to see that the whole industry is in a much healthier position.
Diversified mining and marketing company Anglo is on its way to becoming a mineral solutions provider rather than a digger of holes.
We're working on growing the portfolio in the right products, while ensuring that we deliver those products in the most sustainable way from both an ESG and operations performance standpoint. Our capital allocation has been balanced in terms of improvements and in terms of growth for the future, and making sure that our shareholders share in those returns as we continue to improve performance. We believe we need to continue our trajectory from being a focused mining company, i.e. digging holes, to be a metals and minerals company we are today. That is, we're focused on customers, margins, and making sure that we're getting the right value for the products that we're selling, and that is the value we're creating for our customers. And our transition to be a material solution provider takes into account where we think the world is going and how we believe we can shape our business to continue building new profit pools and improve our returns for the long term.
De Beers Group, the world's largest diamond company by value, is working to leave a positive, long-lasting legacy beyond mining.
So building forever for De Beers is our approach to sustainability. It's how we work to leave a positive and long-lasting legacy beyond mining. And in November last year, what we did was launch 12, we call them stretch goals. They're 2030 goals, so they're 10-year goals, and they're bold and ambitious. And they sit under 4 pillars. So the 4 pillars are leading ethical practices across industry. So there we're looking at responsible sourcing, provenance, artisanal mining, partnering for thriving communities. So there we're looking at community health and well-being, livelihood, skills and education. Protecting the natural world is the third one, looking at carbon. How do we get to carbon neutral across our operations by 2030, biodiversity and water. And then finally, we have a pillar on accelerating equal opportunity. So that's really looking at the workforce and creating an inclusive workforce, including one with gender parity, which is a stretch in mining, and looking at supporting women in business and in tech fields, and diversity of all underrepresented groups across design in the diamond industry. So some of these are areas which we have been working in for years and some even decades, such as conservation and HIV/AIDS and responsible sourcing. But some of these are areas where we wanted to create a real step change and light a fire under the business to really accelerate progress. And so, for example, climate change is a good example of that.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.